Hi folks, George Simolaris. It's July 9th, 2016, a Saturday. And as a selectman, I went to the neighborhood meetings, and a lot of people have been complaining how this store that we're at right now, the Richdale convenience store and Subway, that the building looks like crap out here, and that it makes our town look bad. So, it's across the street from the Harley-Davidson place over here. And I went into the store a month ago and I talked to the proprietor, not as a selectman, just saying, you know sir, a lot of people have been complaining about how the front of the building looks. And the man told me that he cleans up the parking lot all the time and that somebody hit this sign and that this area right here where the guardrails are is state property. So anyway, he showed me the sign. And I said to him, why don't you take the sign down? Why don't you just take this down instead of, leaving it look like an eyesore? So long story short, he showed me he has the other part of the sign, and I'm going to give him a hand, and we're going to fix it up. So we're at the Richdale store. The man showed me the sign that got hit, and I'm going to pull it out. Probably can stay right there. Where the heck was it? It was in here, but for some reason I don't see it. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, here it is. So here is the sign that got hit. So, I mean, if it isn't too much trouble, I figured since I let the guy know what was going on, that we'll try to fix it up a little. So anyway, we'll see you outside. We're at the Richdale store across from the Harley-Davidson place. The man showed me where the sign was. He said he cleans his parking lot all the time. This here needs to be rigged. But since I brought it to his attention, he said that the sign was hit and that, whatever reason, that, and that he said that these beams are from the state. It's the state's problem, and they never even picked them up. So to try to make some headway, I'm going to try to fix this sign. And the electrical part, I'm not going to worry about. I told him he could take it down. But we're going to try to fix it up. So what I'm going to do, where it was hit, I'm going to try to pound this down here. Wait a minute. That's not working. And then this area here, that's not going to work either. But there is one way that it might work. I think I could straighten this out. So give me a minute. So anyway, folks, what my plan is, I put this cord on to the bumper hitch, and I'm going to try to bend it. And see what's going to go on here. I don't know, I got involved in this because no one else seems to be doing anything. So let's see what's going to happen. Very slow.
Hold it! Hold it! Back up! Hey, it looks better. It looks better.
If I'm doing this work, I expect that the Richdale people are going to do something to pick up this. And that did a pretty good job. And if that's not the case, maybe we should, Peter, if that's not the case, maybe we should take this whole thing down and have nothing. So let me give this back to the nice man to let me use it, and we'll be right back. Now, got that down. And this, I'm trying to fix it because it looks so bad. Be careful. All right. So there's a channel here, and that's not really going to work, but it did straighten it up. All right. right, folks, so we'll show you what's going to happen. I'm going to try to get this sign. I think it might be good. To take the whole thing down and clean this up and have no sign. But for the interim, we're going to see how it's going to look. So we'll be back in a little while. So anyway, if you could go over there. So anyway, folks, I'm gonna drill a couple holes in this. I'm gonna get today's July 9th. Last summer, less than a year ago, I painted the crosswalks in the Billerica Center. I thought I was doing a good thing. I agreed to pay the cleanup. The charges were dropped against me about a felony because we are the road commissioners. But it was a year ago that happened that I painted the crosswalks. So our current state rep is taking a poll among Billerica residents right now. I'm running for state rep. Our current state rep is taking a poll among Billerica residents now. It's July 9th, so he's been doing it in the last few weeks. Calling Billerica residents, he's having a poll company call people up and ask them how they feel about me painting the crosswalks. This was in July 3rd, last Sunday's paper. In the column. I don't want to read to you. It says, will Billerica's paint gate ever go away? It's been almost a year since Simolaris painted crosswalks. The Republican Party recently called up residents asking their thoughts on Paintgate and other topics as Simolaris, now a Democrat, challenges Lombardo, the Republican state rep. The incumbent confirmed that the GOP conducted a polling to get a sense of the electorate. When asked about the results from Paintgate, Lombardo said the responses are for internal use. About a dozen residents informed Simolaris about the painting. It shows they have a lot of money to burn, Simolaris said. They're trying to do their homework so they can plan their mode of attack. I'm not taking a poll, he added. The poll will be on election day in November. That's the poll that matters. And I hope you will remember on November 8th to vote change and vote George Simolaris for state rep. I work for you. I show you how I work for you during the years, and I'll continue to try to work with all of our legislators, all of our town officials to help Billerica and get sidewalks on Boston Road and do whatever else that I possibly can do. And that's going to be the duty. I don't know who's supposed to take care of this. This is a state road, as you can see. I mean, they can blame the proprietor, and there's plenty of blame to go around. But the proprietor's not going to fix this. This is a state road. This is Boston Road right here. There's the store, Richdale and Subway. So he said that he tries to take care of his parking lot, keep it clean. Well, I don't know who's supposed to take care of this. Apparently this is his because
I think the people of this town should take a little responsibility and stop throwing so much crap on the ground. That would help a lot.
Certainly would.
People are pigs.
I think he needs a new sign, but this is temporary. And, you know, at least it's going to look better than it is. I can put a piece of wood in here, and I'm going to try to, you know, make that a little better. But it's going to look better than it did already, that's for sure. Folks, July 9th, 2016, I jury-rigged the sign. It's pretty safe that it's not going to be blowing away in a heavy wind. I think he could use a new sign, but I talked to him and he said that he's going to rake up the area in there. He's going to do it this week. So I hope he does. I only went there as a friend and a local resident, and I fixed the sign a bit. It's not the best, but hopefully this is going to be a good incentive for you know, maybe this corner to be cleaned up by all parties involved. Anyway, George Simolaris here. Thanks.